Welcome to this week's video. We're going to talk about camera straps because there are a ton of them on the market and some of them are great, some of them are not. And I've been through a few different types of them to figure out what was right for me, and I'm going to share that with you. So let's get going. Now, like I said, there are a ton of camera straps out on the market, and this is by no means a definitive video on which camera strap is right for you, which style of strap is right for you. That is completely going to depend on what style of photography you're doing. If you want to use a camera strap at all is going to be up to you. So for me, I like to use a camera strap for a couple of reasons. One, just the security of it. I have dropped phones in the past, I have dropped cameras in the past, and having some sort of wrist strap or neck strap, something to just secure it so that if I do drop it, it doesn't go too far and break, is just peace of mind for me. And although I've never really been too concerned about this, there is always the possibility of theft and somebody grabbing your camera and running off. Having it attached to your body is going to help eliminate that, or at least reduce the risk of that in some way. So with those disclaimers out of the way, I'm going to jump right in. Now, most of us start out with these. The camera strap that comes with the camera in the box is usually what we start with, right? It's what we already have. We don't have to spend any more money. We just spent hundreds if not thousands of dollars on a camera, and dropping more money on a camera strap is not necessarily what we want to do. So this is the one that comes with the Fuji X-T3, or at least the one that came in the box that I got. So this pretty much is a neck strap. Goes around, straps to your camera. I'm temporarily, a little sneak peek to the one coming up, but I'm going to be using my film camera since I'm filming on the Fuji. And this just goes right to the sides of your camera and hangs around your neck. So this is pretty classic. You see this on most tourists. This is a way that a lot of people like having it. It's accessible. It's right there ready for you to pull up to your eye and take photos. It doesn't really get in the way. And one of the downfalls of a camera strap like this is it's around your neck and all of the weight is on your neck, which means after a long day, it can get a little bit cumbersome hanging out there, and you just really want to change up how you're wearing this. Sometimes you can use these and kind of throw it over the shoulder. You can, throw it that way and have it hanging on your side. Makes it a little bit more vulnerable to both of the things that we talked about earlier. It falling right off your shoulder and somebody snagging it. So that's an option to mix it up and alleviate some of the weight off your neck, but it is what it is. So for me, I moved on from this pretty quickly. The first camera strap that I bought was this one here. This is from Blackrapid, and this is a unique style. They have some very unique camera straps, and they have a lot of more function and comfort to them. So for this, it's a crossbody strap. You throw it all the way over your shoulder like this. This little doodad screws into the bottom of your camera, just like so. And now it hangs at your side. And it's right there available for you whenever you want. It has this little locking buckle here that you can slide and lock. So now it's not going to slide up, but I can quickly unlock that, move it up, and now I have camera ready to go. So this has a couple of benefits. It is way more comfortable because they have put some thought and effort into the comfort, the strap, the padding here that hangs around your neck and on your shoulder. So you can wear this a lot longer than you can the default camera strap that comes with most cameras. I did use this for quite a while. I used this because I was traveling quite a bit, and when you're out walking a city or in nature all day long, this is a really nice way to still have your hands free, but know that your camera's right there ready to go, and it's really easy to grab and take photos. So the downfall to this is that it kind of swings a little bit at your side. You have to be a little bit careful and make sure not to whack your lens into something, because it is kind of an extension out to the side of your body. So something to be aware of, but I would say this is a nice pickup. Now, if I were to be doing something like a wedding photo shoot, which I don't do, I've done one wedding ever, but it is something that I would wear in a wedding. I would have maybe my second camera here and my main camera with a wrist strap, which we'll get to in a moment. But this would be nice to have all day long, have that camera there and not have to worry about it, and not have to worry about my shoulder or neck having any pain at the end of the day. One downside to this strap is that it uses the screw in the bottom of your camera. So that means there is no putting a plate on here and using this on a tripod. So if you want to do that, you have to literally unscrew this the entire time, screw in a plate, and then put this on a tripod. So it doesn't necessarily go back and forth all that well, where with the first one and every other camera strap we're going to talk about, that spot is open so you can leave a plate there and pop that into your tripod whenever you want. And do know that none of this is sponsored, none of these have been sent to me. I purchased every single one of these camera straps myself. I will put some links down in the description. They are affiliate links, so if you do purchase through those, I do get a little bit of commission. The next camera strap was after I had decided to become more of a street photographer, and I wanted something a little bit more simple, not something that was strapped around my body, but something that still kept it secure, but was something that I could pack away in my bag. And that I decided to go with a wrist strap. I went and found, I don't remember where I purchased this exact one, but I found this Paracord wrist strap online and I went for it. And I love this style of wrist strap. It just kind of blends in. You don't even notice that it's there. And it's quick, it's easy, it's out of the way. You're not fidgeting with it if it's around your neck and trying to bring the camera up. Now, it does mean that I can't really put the camera down. This hand is really taken up while I'm using my camera. I can kind of let it hang there, but I wouldn't do that for too long. It's nice to have it there just to be an extra level of security. But again, that is one way to use it as a wrist strap, and you now don't have the ability to put it around your neck or throw it over your shoulder when you aren't necessarily actively using your camera. Now, the last camera strap is my favorite camera strap and the one I use today. It's one that I made myself. I decided that I liked everything about the Paracord wrist strap, but I still wanted something that I could throw around my neck or shoulder when I wanted to do that. So I decided to design something myself and make it myself because I saw nothing on the market that allowed me to do both of those things in the way that I wanted to. So here you can see I learned how to braid paracord myself by watching a video here on YouTube and made a wrist strap. I went to, I don't know, Joann's or Michael's or something, found some little clasps and a little buckle. So this is just a little buckle that clips right in. I've never had a problem with that in a level of security. It has never come undone for me. And then what is beautiful about this is that I made another piece. So this is another extension piece of the same style, same paracord braided strap, and put buckles on the ends of this. So now I can put this buckle here, and although the other piece is currently on that camera, so I can't do it 100%, this piece now will buckle into this side, and I have a neck strap, or a shoulder strap, or whatever I want it to be, because it's the same stuff. It's a wrist strap, and it's a shoulder strap or neck strap. It works in both ways. It's quick and easy to switch back and forth, and when I undo this piece, I do have an extra piece, and all I do is I throw this in my bag, and I'm good to go. So toss that in the bag. Go ahead and throw this back on the wrist. Go ahead and buckle it back up, and now I have a wrist strap again. So I get the best of both worlds, and for me, it's the flexibility. This is a very clean and minimalist type of strap. For me, I want it kind of out of the way. I don't want it too showy. I don't want it to be bright and everybody paying attention to it. So I went with black paracord, and I found the simplest braid style that I could on YouTube, and decided to make my own little strap. So if you are interested in this design, or you want me to make you one yourself, go ahead and leave a comment down below, send me a DM on Twitter or Instagram, and let's make that happen, because this is a design that I think should be used everywhere. I'm surprised it's not used by others because I've never seen anything like it. But that is going to do it. That is the cam strap that I use. Let me know what you use down in the comments below. I know Peak Design makes some amazing things, and there's some beautiful, simple leather straps out there, which a similar design could be used with leather. It is just a matter of using the right buckles and some of that. But no matter what camera strap you're using, I hope you're out there and making photos. And until next time, do just that. Make some photos.